Prairie View A&M ROTC Alumni Chapter meeting has been called to order at 12:05 p.m. on August 7, 2021. The chaplain won't be in this morning. Can we get a volunteer to open up with a prayer? Okay, I'll do it. Dear Lord, we thank you for the day, Lord. We just thank you for this opportunity, Lord, to come together, Lord. We pray that you just that you allow us to conduct this meeting in the manner, Lord, where we take care of business, Lord, and we do things that glorify you, Lord. We pray that you just you touch our plans, Lord. Let it be what you would have them to be, and just let us continue to just serve you and be obedient to your will. We thank you just for everything you do in our lives, Lord. We ask you to continue to shower us with your grace and your mercy. In your precious Son Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay. I know we don't have a quorum, so we'll just continue on with the meeting and just give out the information as we can. And I think the only thing was up for a vote would be proposed amendments to bylaws. So we'll just go over those, and we know we'll table that actual voting until another date. We have a quorum. The minutes report, we sent out the video, and we're still looking for someone to volunteer to transcribe the meetings. And I know myself and Woods, the VP, have been doing it, but it would just kind of hard for us to do it this month. But we still look for a volunteer. We're touching base with Whitney to see what her current status is going to be in the future. So unless anyone had it, if you don't have any issues about what we talked about last month, we'll just omit the minutes report.
I don't have any issues with it. So Annette,
I don't have any either.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Like I said, we'll be on, but we'll go over the treasury report. Now, this is the current balance as of August 7, 2021. And these are deposit made of people buying raffle tickets that have been recorded. So I think if you look at, we collect a total of like $92 so far for the raffle. We need everyone, and Fred is going to cover it when he comes on in his fundraiser report. These are the current members. And the thing of what Cedric has tried to do here, the ones in red, those are the dues that are due at the end of August. Because based on when the money was sent into the NAA for you and the report was sent in. The asterisks, once again, are those who are life members, so they would only pay the $35. If you're not a life member, the dues are $95, where $60 has to go to the NAA. Blue indicates those are people who played in November, and their dues will be due November 1st. And the green indicates dues that are due March 2021. And it was just when we received the money for the chapter for people who paid their dues. Any questions so far about this page?
I have a question.
Yes.
This is just at the bottom, you have the same link, the cash link as the one for the raffle.
Right.
So we're using that for the raffle and to make the payment for our dues?
Yes, because the Cash App is set up for the chapter. Yeah.
Okay, and I noticed my name didn't show up for the raffle, but I just did it for me the weekend, 2 days ago. So you pulled it earlier?
Well, I guess it goes by when said received it. So I think he received yours, but I don't know why he didn't include it on the report. So as a question, if he comes on, that would be a question for him as to why your name wasn't on the list.
And Annette, I'll take that action item to talk to Sid if he doesn't join the meeting to get a way back to you on your status over.
And I'll go ahead and take care of the $35 in when I'm finished also.
Any other questions about this slide here?
No questions. Hey, Rich, one question. I'm sorry, I had one thing I'm gonna ask. I definitely plan to pay my lifetime membership dues to NAA. So I'm trying to do that in the next week or whatever. So I need to do that first, then pay, then will my dues change for the membership for ROTC Alumni Association?
Yes, once you pay that, yes, you would just drop down to the $35.
Okay, I'll do that shortly. Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions? Because I
That's
know.
it. Any hands? No, sure.
Okay. And this is just a normal slide about your annual membership. And this is for the NAA, and I think we need to make sure we change that. This is the annual dues for the NAA and the life membership. This is for the NAA information here.
Got it.
At this time, we need a motion to accept the treasury report.
I can't hear you, Annette.
I move that we accept the treasurer report.
I second it.
I think all in favor, the motion is been properly moved and second that the treasury report be accepted as read. All in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, the treasury report has been accepted. Next, we have the alumni spotlight committee report.
Yeah, of course, the good morning team, Panthers, the Spotlight Committee report. The only major changes here we have is for September, Cedric Hill wants to pull his name off the list for this, and we're probably gonna put him on later. So we're gonna add in James Woods for that. And also, if your name is coming up shortly, please submit your bio as soon as possible so I can have it on standby to send to the ROTC department. Opinion or question, that's all I have for the Spotlight Committee.
Okay, I have no questions. I don't see.
Okay.
Okay, next one is the fundraiser committee, and I'm touching base with Fred. But I do know I can talk about a few of the things. You know that the raffle is underway. And he's asking every member to participate. And remember, they're just virtual tickets. He'll give you a block of tickets to where you just as people send you money or they send it in straight to the chapter, we'll let you know. And I guess we would tell them to put their email address in there, but I guess we need to tell them also put the person that they're buying the tickets from too. So we won't be trying to figure out who's buying from who.
Okay.
And if thinking about, go ahead.
So Rich, I was gonna ask, is everybody on here that's on the Zoom call right now, I'll have a block of tickets, or I'm just checking. I think so. So Lord, you have some, or?
Hey, this is Lloyd. I'm kind of on the road here, so I'm listening in. No, I don't have a block. So let me get with you guys.
Okay.
Okay. It was put in the slides on what email address to contact Fred. I know it was it was a wrong email sent out before. I emailed out a correction. I put the correction on the slides too.
Okay, so hey Lloyd, I'll follow with you after this and make sure you get a block.
Roger.
Cool.
And I still need to get mine. This is Matt Burton, so I'll work it.
Okay, Matt, I'll add you to the list.
Okay. I know they're looking at a bingo fundraiser. We're working with the LA chapter, because they did a bingo. So they're sending us, we can sit in, they're doing one so we get an idea of how to do it, where they did pretty decently when they did a virtual bingo too. So that's a fundraiser I know that Fred is looking at possibly trying to do later this year. And I'll show you the other slides. This is the one, we have 2 proposed coin recommendations. As we talked about the last meeting, we're gonna just go ahead instead of waiting on Whitney. Cedric Hill has already come up with a proposed, 2 proposed ideas for coins. So we're moving forward with it so we can have them in time for homecoming. And this is one proposed design here. And I know I put more information in here than what was sent out on a PowerPoint, and this will be sent out as well about the coins. But this is the first coin he's talked about for 100 coins. It's a total of $579, and this is how they would look, and how long it would take to make. This is coin 1. All right. And this is coin 2. And I know one of the questions that the board came up with, because we're not supposed to be just for the Army, about including the Panther Battalion, because that's the Army ROTC crest that will be on one side of it. I know that was one of the questions that was raised up by the board, because we're supposed to do it to where all the members can buy it, whether they're Army or Navy. I think that was one change that was requested. Anybody got any other questions they want to propose at this time?
Hey, Rick, can you go back up can you go up one slide?
Okay.
Oh yeah, so they both have the ROTC, Army ROTC thing, okay.
Yeah. And I see
you got Army and Navy in there, yeah.
Yeah. But no, but I'm looking at on the outline, I just noticed he put Prairie View, AMU University, Army ROTC. We need to take out Army ROTC. Take out Army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
On the one with the crest on.
Why is the shield for our organization different than the purple for the for PV?
I mean, we
look kind of raspberry or something.
Right, yeah, we can get that changed. It was a guy, he was just trying to create another shield to where it shows Army, Navy, but we can get that color changed. I'm working on him to make an adjustment to it. But yeah, we get him change it to Prairie View purple.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. And I guess if you go ahead.
I mean, I said if we just take out the Army ROTC, Army, and the question is I know we have a Panther Battalion there, but does that also include the Navy or not?
No.
I think the Navy had a different. What do they consider themselves in the Navy? I truly don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they have an RTC crest. Annette, you had a question?
Yeah, I think, I don't know if y'all already voted on it, but I think instead of doing $4.25, that we should round it off to $5. Because if you're doing it in person, people don't have that kind of change to give back.
Well, no,
that's gonna buy it online.
No, that $4.29 is the cost from the company.
Oh, the company cost. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, this is the company cost. It's not what we would charge the members yet.
Okay, yeah, we need to really up the ante on that one.
Yeah. 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 And I'm trying to see what's the difference here between coin 1 and coin 2.
Yeah, I don't see very much difference.
Yeah.
The shape, the style of the circular versus.
Yeah, one is round and one is square.
Yes, that's the only difference I noticed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is the difference. One is a circle, one is a square. I didn't really count that. Yeah.
But the information looks the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I would say, Rich, is I think maybe I got enough round coins. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just biased. The first coin, coin to, with a different shape, kind of a square shape. As long as we find a way to, as long as we take out the Army,
Yeah.
that one. And also we got to find a way to, I guess it says it on the back though. It says Navy ROTC as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it says Navy, and Marine, Navy/Marine.
Yeah.
ROTC.
so can we keep the Panther Battalion up front because we are the major organization and have everybody
Yeah.
represented on the back?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we just we'll go back with said, but yeah, that would be one thing to do it in the vote. But like I said, I like coin one, but I mean, but
Yeah,
it
I
has
like
been
one
actual
too.
vote.
I like one too.
Yeah, so that, I mean, I suggest we go with coin one for now. Or you think we need to vote? I mean, definitely need to vote on it.
Yeah.
Do we have
But
enough
we don't
people?
have
We don't
a
have
quorum
quorum
right
today.
now.
We don't have
Yeah.
a quorum today. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, again, I'm not looking at the screen too much, but what coin one is what the kind
The
of square,
square.
a
Yeah,
square.
square.
Yeah, the square with the rounded edges. And
Yeah, I
everything
like
else is
that.
pretty much
That's
the
different.
same.
Yeah, we can go with a different one. That sounds good.
Okay.
And so we'll just get back what said about make sure it takes off Army and the wording around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we run out of time, so we definitely need to make a. I mean, how soon will we be able to vote on it? Can we vote by?
Yeah, we'll probably send out the vote by email or do
Yeah,
like a
Electronic one.
electronic vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need at
This
least
would
2
be
weeks.
good to have it ready by before homecoming.
Yeah, and that's why we're trying to go ahead and get the vote out so we can have it before homecoming. So if it said, look at it, said it takes about 3 weeks. So we definitely need to be, so we need to really put it in production by the beginning of October. And I think that'd be the best time, a month out.
But the way the shipping and receiving is going right now, I suggest
Yeah.
September timeframe.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And I think Fred hasn't come on, and this is just about the raffle here.
So I already have down Matthew and also Lloyd by getting with Fred to make sure they get their block of tickets, and also I need to follow up on Annette's status is over as well.
Yeah. Okay.
We need to know why her name wasn't depicted as being paid.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, that's all for the fundraiser, and just for the scholarship committee, it really hasn't been a change in the amount of money that we've collected. But I know the only thing to note that came out from the NAA convention is that the university will match all the current scholarships that are foundation that are being set up right now. But once they match to 25,000, they will not match anything more. Future donation will not be matched because the pool of money that was to be used for the matching is run out. They're just going to honor the ones that are starting. So since we actually started, when we reached the 25,000, they're still going to match ours, but any donations turned in after that won't be matched. Unless something else changes, they get another pool of money that they can use for donation matching.
Okay.
And these are the payment options here for those who don't want to pay for giving, pay online by the link. They can just mail it in. Okay, now we are for the mentorship and education committee. Matthew, you have the floor.
Matthew, can you hear us? No word. He's still on. I mean, I'm still showing him his logged on, but I can't hear anything.
Anybody have his number? I hope he's okay. If not, look like there's no change, huh?
Mm-mm.
Hey, Hey, Richard, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
we hear you now.
Yeah.
Richard, can you hear me now?
yes.
We hear you loud and clear. Please proceed.
Mhm.
Dropped off. I don't see him now.
Mm,
Maybe we can hear him, he couldn't hear us.
mm.
They said just joined, so you want to go to Sayers Park? Rich?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, when Matthew comes back on, we'll come back to his. All right. Say it. We've gone over
You say
okay,
you've gone over it already, or you want to go back through it?
Yeah, we've gone over it. But I think the only question, Annette had a question as to why her name wasn't included on here.
Yeah, because I made a payment 2 days ago. Did you pull it
How much-
before that?
How much is your payment?
$20.
Is it up under your name or up under somebody else's name?
It's under my name.
It came to Cash App because I don't show
Yes,
that.
Cash App, Cash App.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look at Cash App because I didn't see that your name in Cash App.
Okay, and I just sent 5 minutes ago for the membership. Cash
Okay.
App.
That won't show up until the next report.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to go to that second page, Rich?
Yeah.
All
I
right,
went
you
over
already-
this, but
Okay, great.
Okay. So we have anything else on the membership roster?
Anybody have any questions about that?
I'm not sure.
I know one thing that did come up on the fundraiser, on a coin here, we noticed that it was Prairie Adam University Army RTC. We suggest taking out the word Army.
Why?
Because we have Navy and Marine Corps on the back.
We have Navy and Marine Corps on the back of what?
Coin.
That would be on this part on the page, on the other side of the coin.
I'm a little confused. You said there's Navy and Air Force or Marines on the back side of it?
Yeah, on the crest, on our crest right here, that would be on the second side of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're trying to make it to where, even though we know that's the Army RTC crest on there, we still just want to put just ROTC instead of Army RTC.
Okay, so that's just a crest I took from a website. So I can't actually go in there and.
But no. We're not talking about on the, we're talking about the wording around it where it says Prairie View A&M University Army ROTC that you got in the circle.
Okay, so once again, let me explain this again. This is somebody's already made up diagram. So I can't go in there and edit somebody else's diagram. I just took this from the website of their site. I didn't make this design up myself. That came from a website, the picture itself.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I can't go in and edit Army out of there or edit or anything else. These designs were just something that just came up because I know we were moving slow on doing something.
Oh,
Okay. So we can just work with the supplier or the person that's going to be putting together to, once they do the screen printing or whatever, they can edit it.
hey, you don't have to look. I just looked it up. It says it's pending, which I don't know why it's taking that long.
$20 that you sent in?
Yes, you're not gonna see it because it says pending. I just checked my computer.
Okay.
You see?
Is that,
It's
can you tell
pending.
me, Annette, is that pending on your end or on our end?
It has to be your end, because I sent it.
Okay, I'll look back
But
at it.
that's why you're not gonna see it, because that's what it's saying, pending.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Might be out of
You know
line.
what, Annette, I just saw the email. I guess, I I think the issue where it's coming up is like you're requesting a payment from PVAM or ROTC. I don't think you're sending it, you're requesting a payment from it. That's how you're doing it. Because I just looked, the email just popped into the ROTC email for your $35 popped into the ROTC email, the chapter email, and it says a net briefing false payment from, it's like you're requesting a payment from the chapter instead of paying it to it.
Is that for both of them or just for that $35?
That's for both of them.
Okay, then yeah, that's why I didn't see it then.
Yeah. But I mean, we'll let you and say it. You and say it, talk offline about that.
I think you just resolved it, Rich.
Yeah. Okay, Matthew, are you ready?
Yes, I am. How do you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you good.
Loud and clear.
Okay, sorry about that earlier. As far as the mentorship program where we are, as the current issues, the publicity about the mentorship program, that's something that I have to work on. But right now, I got the guidance. I got the update. I updated the mentorship application, so I can send that out to you, Richard. And I don't know how you want to publicize it, but I will. I'll have a flyer to send you, and you can send it out with the application. Or I can just send out the flyer, and then when people contact me, I can send out the application to those individuals who are interested. As the training dates, right now, I'm prepared to conduct training on mentorship. Mentorship 101 is basically just informing people about the benefits of the mentorship program and what it's all about. And I think we can do that as early as late August, or we can wait and do it in conjunction with the September meeting if you want to have it at that time. And that's pretty much it as far as the current open issues, unless you have some open issues there, Richard.
Hey, Matt, I have one question for you. Okay, I'm looking at your schedule says timeline, and I'm a little confused. I see 2 August, Septembers. Then I say 2 Octobers. Then they skip to January. Then they go to March, then July, then August and September again. Is that?
So that's maybe 21.
Are you breaking up a little bit now? Did you move or something, or are you kind of breaking up a little bit now?
I am. Let me airport trying to find a parking spot so I can talk to you. So just hold on for a second. For the August, September one, for the publicizing, that just focuses whether we do it at the end of this month and or do it next month in conjunction with the meeting, or do it separately. And the same thing as far as the mentorship training. We can do that at the end of the month, and or we can do it sometime in September. But publicizing, that's a continuous one that once I start, it'll go from August on through September. Makes sense?
Okay, I think I can understand it now. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess that's his tentative calendar for the year. I guess the way I see it, he's gonna do something in October. Right. Okay.
Yes. So that it's kind of it's starting what you see August, September. That's for 2021, and then down at the bottom in November. After a year in the program, what I envision for us to do is have starting the program all over again for the next mentorship 1 year session.
Okay, got it. Trucking on.
So
okay. As far, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I guess looking at your calendar,
January and March. That's the
so
purpose.
you just only gonna do one thing and just the thing, and after you set it up, get everything rolling in August, September, you're only gonna do something in October. But I guess it's only 2 months. You got November, December, then January. Okay, so yeah, he's still going like 3 months out. So okay, I get it. I guess that was the only question, but I forget.
Okay, yeah, and the mentoring training is that's just some ongoing developmental training to continue to help the relationship between the mentor and the mentee in ways to, as they can do their internal thing between the two of them. This is a way to make sure that everyone is on track and really getting something out of the mentor-mentee relationship. So that's what the training is all about. And then the program asthma check, and that just going to make sure that people are getting something, if it's working, if the program needs to be adjusted or changed, get some feedback and we'll adjust from there. And then by next July, looking at, just the program assessment. Is this something that is good for us to do? Is it what needs to be changed? And then we'll start the cycle all over again by next August.
Okay.
Any other questions you have for Matthew?
Well, hey, just to talk about the concerns there, as for the members, we're still looking. I'm still soliciting, trying to find some members and to get some people to join the chapter as well as come aboard to be part of the mentorship committee. And going back to one of the concerns there, the schedule timeline. That timeline is flexible. My whole intent is by October, I want the mentorship. I definitely want to have the mentorship program in place where we matched individuals up and they actually, going through the program at that time. And that's all I have, Richard.
All right. Does anyone have any other questions for Matthew?
No questions.
Well, I will say, Richard, the mentorship and education committee, we're tightening our shot group. There's some things that we have been able to get off our plate so that we can focus and get better. So I think we'll be more responsive to you and the board members as well as to the chapter on the mentorship program. So as the committee lead on the mentorship, I want to say, I recognize where we are and where we want to be, and we will get back.
Yeah. No, you have our full support, and I will. I know I wouldn't mind being a mentor at all, and I help out on the committee. Like I say, if you need some help, we really like the direction that you're going with it. And like I said, it's your committee, so I like the progress that you're doing with it, the way that you're taking it. So I have no problem with it. We appreciate all the work that you're doing, you and Vera.
Cool, thanks.
All right, Fred, we're going to go back to your slides real quick. So if you want to elaborate on a few other things.
Hey, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. I apologize. They moved a doctor's appointment for my daughter to this morning, so it kind of threw my schedule off. But this is the quad chart purpose slide. Purpose section stays unchanged. The 30, 60, 90, obviously we've kicked off the raffle as of August 1st. The raffle officially started. If you, Richard had a typo early on in my email address for people to send and request ticket blocks. But he sent out an update for that. So if you sent a request for a ticket block to me and you haven't received it, please just send me another email and we'll get your block to you and get you engaged. But that's rolling along pretty well. The second, that's the 30 to 60 days. We are trying to solicit and encourage people to send in ideas. One member, I think from the California chapter, he's a part of California chapter, but with us as well, sent in that they do a bingo, a virtual bingo, what is it called? Bingo game, I don't know what, but they do bingo virtually, and it's been very, very successful for them. So they've sent us some information, and I think they have a session, a training session or a prep session coming up that we're trying to find a member or someone who's into bingo or likes bingo, who can sit in with them and then kind of lead us navigating through that as a potential fundraiser, as our next fundraiser. They said that they do it annually, but I think it was so successful. They're doing a second. The one that they're about to do is their second one. So it seems like it's a pretty good initiative, and we're going to check that out. I saw that you guys, when I came in, you guys were talking over the coin. The coin is something that we want as an ongoing. So I think what we were hoping, Sid Hill, who is on part of the committee, submitted those proposed drafts. And so I think the intent was to get it to the body for feedback and input, then finalize that coin and get it on the market. It seems to be something that people are really interested in getting their hands on. So I came on late, so I don't know if we did that, Richard, looking at it and getting input on whether or not edits, modifications, improvements, etc., so that we can finalize that. But that's something that is our annual, that will be an ongoing fundraiser. So we'll have annual fundraiser, we'll have ongoing fundraiser, and then we want to have something that surrounds around homecoming. Homecoming, as you know, is still kind of up in the air on what it's actually going to be and what they're going to allow. So that's also slowing our our progress towards establishing a homecoming event or activity. Richard, if you can go back to the quad chart. Okay, and so current open issues, I said, is the coin, homecoming mixer, donation, registration activity that I mentioned, the raffle, and then the bingo is in number 4, kind of has taken the lead over NCAA bracket, because NCAA bracket is annual during the Final Four, so that's not even something we can work on right now. The only concerns, if you want to call them concerns, is we need to hope that members engage and participate in this raffle. This is our first shot at doing a fundraiser. It's really, so far, it looks like it's pretty active and people are talking about it and aware of it. And we just hope that tickets are moving and people are engaged. But we want to encourage everybody who's on the call, everybody who ain't on the call, but that is supportive of the chapter, to help sell tickets, buy tickets, whatever your niche is, to get involved and help us make this thing as successful as possible. And then again, I mentioned identifying, if you know someone or if you yourself like bingo. I have a sister who goes to bingo halls. She lives in Fort Hood and goes to bingo halls all the time. If we have a member that's a bingo person, if they can reach out to us and help us get that set up, we'd really appreciate it. So that's all I have in terms of presentation, and I will accept questions at this time if there are any.
Hey, Fred, this is Jeff. Earlier, I know Lloyd and also Matthew needed blocks of tickets, and also need to understand the status of a next raffle ticket status as well.
When you say your next raffle tickets, you mean?
I mean, Lloyd and also Matthew needed blocks of tickets assigned to them.
I can send that. I'll send it while we're talking here.
Okay, and also Annette said she submitted some monies or whatever, and she needed to
Yeah.
know.
I've already sent an email. I sent a text, but I sent it to Sad. I didn't realize it was Fred that was doing it, because I just went back online again to try to submit the money again, and it's saying no because I've already submitted it. I use my debit card, so I'm not requesting funds. I'm trying to donate funds.
So Annette, if you're sending that, Said's on the committee, and Said is the treasurer for the chapter. So he gets the PayPal, the PayPal or Cash App stuff. So if he'll be able to see that and help you if it's.
Okay, I sent him an email in the chat. Okay, thank you.
Now, if you need once that pops in and they send it to me, I'll send you a ticket block. But how many? What did you send?
I just got $20 of 10 tickets.
Oh.
That's it. I don't need a block.
Yeah,
I'm
no, don't
done.
worry. So if you want for the 20 tickets, are you send $20 as a just a donation or to
$20.
buy for yourself, or you're gonna sell them?
No, I just want to donate it on my behalf.
Okay, and so I'll send you a block for 10 tickets, and I'll just put your name on it. That the only reason
Okay,
I'm not asking for
good.
the dollar amount, just whose name to put with the number. So I'll
Okay,
send
that'll
you 10, and I'll send you said Burton and Lloyd.
That's correct.
Yeah, I get those as soon as we wrap up here. You'll have it in your email inbox.
Hey, Laura, you had something you have to share or? I see you.
Oh, Annette, I just
What?
realized you using the wrong Cash App.
Hmm?
Yeah, you didn't use the right Cash App. I just looked at the Cash App. You said, I don't know why it got sent to us. Because it's $PVA ROTC. You typed out the word Army. I don't know why it still got sent to us. But
I didn't put no army on it. Okay, I'll work on it. We can work
Okay.
offline.
Okay.
Richard, pending your questions.
unless anybody has any extra ones, I don't have any.
Hey, Rich, one question for you. I'm sorry, this is Jeff. I know right now we have 8 people on. Is that enough for a quorum? I mean, I was trying to look at the minimum number.
Well, no, I would still say we got at
As
least,
well?
yes, because I think right now, even with that, I'm hitting the wrong thing. I'm trying to see about the number of members we have.
38.
It was on the second slide.
Yeah, we only have 8 people present today.
Yeah, I know. I was just
Yeah,
saying.
so that's not a quorum.
Yeah, just making sure.
As long as you're not voting on anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut it off,
Okay.
please.
All right. And I think the only thing is the bylaws is that these were the 2 amendments what we talked about last month, and we still don't have a quorum to vote on about just how we're gonna allocate the dues. So we still got to table this till next month. It's just the 2 amendments. When the dues come in, they'll be allocated, as we said, 50% chapter operation, 30% the scholarship, 10% the mentorship, and 10% the fellowship. And the same thing, same allocation for fundraiser. When we do fundraisers. So I think we could do a vote on those. We'll do that vote. I'll do that vote electronically too.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard, if in terms of voting, maybe like if you said we need to do that in between the meetings, maybe electronically or something, because a part of that is, the raffle ends August 31st. So at that point, we're gonna need to allocate the money to where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
So that will happen or need to happen either before the next meeting or immediately after. So just something to consider.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're saying. Even for the coin too, we're just trying to do it electronically in between the meetings.
So I have an alibi.
Okay.
So if we're talking about this amendment right here, I know we're not voting on it. That means we're gonna have to open up. I think it looks like 2 more accounts. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, that is one possibility said, unless within the operating, do we have a chapter operating account?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, if we set up sub funds within it, you are correct that one approach is to create an individual account for each category, but we could.
And when I say a separate account, I mean, it's all up under the ROTC, but it's got to be separate to where the money is not going to the same operating account, because then that's when you get the funds mixed up and start using them for other things.
Yeah, I concur. So I concur, either sub funds or it's individual accounts. You're correct.
Are there any questions about the proposed amendments? And just to talk about these last three bullets, special allocation may be requested in advance. Say like if a donor just wants to send money directly into scholarship, and that's what they're talking about there. And then targeted fundraisers, we want to do a fundraiser targeted just for the scholarship, you know, and that's where we could change it to where the bulk of it will go to scholarship and we still allocate money. To different funds too, but we still, like I say, we try to send money to all. If we do a target fundraiser, still we want to send money to the other accounts as well.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right. And like I said, we've already talked about we need assistant secretary volunteer. One of the other things also, Cornelius Blackshear, due to other engagements to where other commitments to where he thinks he's the president of another board now, so he's stepping down as chaplain. So that position is open. So we're looking for a volunteer to step in as chaplain for the remainder of FY 2021. Then the elections will come up in 2022.
I would be interested in it, but you need to, is it in the bylaws? What's the responsibility as the chaplain? And I will come off my two committees.
Okay, yeah, it should be in the bylaws, the positions, the responsibilities for the chaplain.
Okay, I don't know if this quorum, do you have to vote on it or what?
Well, I think right now, because it'll be an appointment, it's not really gonna be a vote on it. It's just if someone wants to do it.
Yeah, you're volunteering also.
Yeah. Jeff, I guess you're muted.
You say me?
Yeah, okay. And then the other thing is that we want try everyone to get to pay their dues, even though we got some people set to pay at different times. If you get it done by August 15th, so when we turn a report on September 1, everything will be up to date, and that'll be your new annual date as to when your dues get paid. So everyone is on the same schedule. Also coming up in the office election coming up in 2022. So we want, and we're going to get with Walter Smiley, who's head of our elections committee, as to what's the timeline going to be for when he's going to be accepting nominations of people who wish to run for a position. But every position will be open coming up, I guess, during the voting time between like the last quarter between June, July, and August. Because the new president would take effect at the beginning of fiscal year 2022, which is in September. So if you're interested in running for a position, our position will be open coming up in 2022.
Okay.
Hey, Richard said, this is Fred, I had committed to pay my dues as we were on the call or sending it in. What is the Cash App address?
It's $ PVA ROTC.
And what is the amount for life members?
$35.
35.
Good
And
luck.
it's-
I hope I'll be a better luck than me.
$, say it again, Richard.
$ PVA ROTC.
OTC. Yeah, the symbol came up.
And the shield.
Yeah, the shield, yeah, confirm.
You get to do that with us on the call?
Hey, I want it to be
I
clear.
know.
I promise Sid that
Really?
I'll pay. Sid, can you confirm? It says it's sent. It took it out of my account.
I don't want to hear all that, man.
I know.
I don't need the parliamentarian telling me I can't vote.
Well, we're just saying we don't need you to conduct this as part of the meeting. That's all we're
That's
saying.
it. That's my point.
Okay, well, my dues are paid for next year.
Okay.
Mind him. Okay. I tried it again, so.
You get a gold star there, Fred. Cool.
Full, 3 bags full, we'll take it.
So just an alibi for Annette. Annette, if I see that you paid it twice, then I'll send you back whatever you paid twice. But as I
Okay.
said,
Or,
as
okay, go
as I
ahead.
said earlier, I didn't see any payments for you.
Okay, because right now I'm showing a total of $65. Oh, no, that's something else. Go ahead. Yeah, okay.
These are the upcoming events for the Panther Battalion. The PMS, Colonel Campbell said he was going to be on, but I guess he had a previous commitment. I guess if he wanted to talk more. But these are the upcoming events for Army, for the ROTC Battalion. And one of the things they're talking about opening up the campus to where we will be able to come on and participate in events. The only thing they say is make sure you do coordination ahead of time. They don't really, pop-ups, before when the campus open, you can do just pop in. They want you to really schedule so that way they're aware if you come in just for social distancing and COVID protocol. So I have no problem with giving you the PMS email address to just you coordinate with them, or we can do the coordination, but they just always want to make sure the department you're going to visit is aware of you. You're not just popping up on them unannounced. And then, like, when he send me the links, I'll try and make sure I send them out so everyone can view it and participate.
Well,
Go ahead. Right. This is just the email address, mailing address, and the different social media things that we have. And I think we've already got the alibis. I just want to say, the new NAA national president is Mark Falls. So just look forward to working with him, and we're going to support him as much as we can, as long as it doesn't interfere with what our operations are. The next board meeting September 4th, and the next journal meeting September 7th. I know Matthew, if let us know so we could get the date out of when you're going to have your any mentoring education events too, and I'll let you give you the login information to use the Zoom for the chapter.
Are you, is there a particular date that you would like for me to do the training, or do you want to do it in conjunction with the September 4th meeting?
Well, no, the September 4th is the board meeting.
Okay, I'm sorry,
It's whatever works best for you, because I know, because we don't want to have people waiting on. If we do the normal business of the chapter, then we hold a mentor session, I mean, people will be on for 2 hours. So that's why we would do them on different dates. We wouldn't lock up a long period of time, but whatever you decide to do is, like, say, you set your schedule, your calendar.
Okay, sounds good.
hey, Richard, I do have one alibi. Sean, you were mailing something to the mailbox. I check it on Saturdays, so I haven't been down there. I'll check it this afternoon, and I'll let you know if your mail came in.
No, it should get there probably Monday. It was just mailed yesterday.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Rich, I have one thing I would like to share, then if
Yeah.
there's something else.
Yeah, no, this is your time to share.
Now, definitely, I want to ask everyone, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for joining the call. But secondly, I'd like to ask everyone to please try to join the meeting on time, in order to facilitate our ability to conduct business moving forward. Like this morning, I mean, today, we weren't able to really vote on things or really have a quorum when we initially kicked off the meeting. So, I mean, I see right now we have 9 people. Thanks SL for joining as well. We just want to definitely make sure, in order for us to move the chapter along, we need everybody to join, be conscious of everybody's time. Join at 12 or 5 minutes till, so we can really conduct business over. Any of your questions, I would like to make a motion that we'll join.
A second.
Okay, it's been moved and properly seconded that the meeting has been adjourned. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the meeting is adjourned. I'm stopping the recording.